When Teyana speaks, people listen. She has built a reputation on bold honesty, emotional transparency, and an unapologetic willingness to say exactly what she feels. So when she revealed something deeply personal that involved Iman Shumpert, it didn't just register as celebrity gossip. It landed like a cultural moment. It wasn't subtle, it wasn't vague, and it certainly wasn't minor. The weight of her words carried far beyond the initial reveal, igniting conversations that spiraled across social media within minutes. Iman Shumpert, known for his calm demeanor and professional composure, has long cultivated the image of someone steady under pressure. Whether on the basketball court, during interviews, or navigating public life, he typically exudes control. He isn't known for emotional outbursts or dramatic reactions. That's precisely why the situation caught so much attention. The contrast between his usual measured personality and the intensity of his response created a collision that felt both shocking and deeply human. Within moments of Teyana's revelation, timelines were flooded. Clips circulated at lightning speed. Fans dissected every word, every pause, every shift in tone. Reaction channels replayed the footage repeatedly, zooming in on facial expressions and subtle gestures. Hashtags trended. Comment sections exploded. The secret itself became almost secondary to the spectacle of two strong personalities colliding in public view. To understand why the moment resonated so deeply, it's important to consider who these two individuals are in the public eye. Teyana has consistently presented herself as fearless and unfiltered. She has never shied away from discussing personal struggles, relationship dynamics, or professional challenges. Her authenticity is part of her brand. Fans admire her because she appears real, not manufactured, not overly polished, but raw and emotionally transparent. Iman Shumpert, by contrast, represents steadiness. His public persona has often been defined by composure. Even during high-pressure NBA moments or intense interviews, he maintained a cool exterior. That balance between Teyana's expressive openness and Iman's controlled demeanor once felt complementary, a dynamic that fans romanticized as opposites balancing each other. But when tension entered the picture, those same traits became the foundation for public friction. The revelation itself was delivered with precision. Teyana didn't hint or soften her message. She spoke with clarity and intention. That confidence immediately signaled to viewers that this wasn't accidental. It felt deliberate, and deliberateness fuels intrigue. Social media thrives on moments that feel purposeful. Audiences replayed the clip not just to hear the words, but to study the emotional energy behind them. Iman's reaction added fuel to an already growing fire. For someone known for composure, his response felt raw. Whether expressed through a live video, a statement, or a public post, there was an unmistakable emotional charge. Shock, frustration, hurt. These weren't exaggerated theatrics. They appeared deeply personal. Viewers sensed that something had genuinely struck a nerve. That vulnerability made the situation even more compelling. In an era where public figures often hide emotion behind carefully curated statements, seeing an unfiltered reaction felt rare. Some fans praised him for showing authentic emotion instead of maintaining a detached facade. Others argued that responding publicly only intensified the situation, suggesting that silence might have preserved dignity. And just like that, the audience split into camps. Supporters of Iman emphasized that anyone blindsided publicly would react emotionally. They framed his response as human, relatable, and justified. Critics, however, questioned whether the reaction itself contributed to escalating the drama. They argued that private matters should remain private, especially when millions are watching. Neutral observers simply watched, fascinated by how quickly the moment transformed from revelation to full-blown digital spectacle. Meanwhile, Teyana's intentions became a central debate. Was her revelation an act of transparency, a declaration of truth, or a calculated decision to control the narrative? Her history of openness made many believe she was simply speaking her truth. Yet skeptics suggested timing and delivery matter, especially when emotions are involved. Social media users revisited past interviews, old posts, and previous public moments, searching for context that might explain underlying tensions. This cycle of analysis reflects a larger truth about digital culture. Once something becomes public, it stops belonging solely to the people involved. It becomes communal property. Every pause becomes symbolic. Every caption becomes layered with meaning. Silence is interpreted as strategy. Speech is interpreted as intention. The audience doesn't just watch. It participates as days passed. The story evolved beyond a single secret. It became about trust, vulnerability, and the pressure of living personal moments in front of millions. Iman's measured image appeared momentarily shaken. Teyana's bold honesty felt amplified. And the emotional weight of the situation lingered far longer than the initial clip. Social media itself played a powerful role. Algorithms amplified emotional content. Outrage spread faster than nuance. The more people reacted, the more the story circulated. Viral dynamics turned a private revelation into a global conversation. And once something reaches that scale, it's nearly impossible to contain. By the second week, the narrative shifted again. The focus was less about the specific details of the secret and more about what the moment represented. It became symbolic of modern fame, how quickly personal vulnerability can become public spectacle. Fans debated themes of loyalty, communication, and emotional accountability. Influencers produced think pieces. Commentators framed it as a study in public perception. One of the most striking elements of the situation was how quickly opinions solidified. Within hours, many had chosen sides. Confirmation bias took over. Supporters interpreted events in ways that reinforced their existing beliefs about each individual. Critics did the same. Facts mattered less than feelings. And feelings, especially in digital spaces, spread rapidly. As the frenzy gradually softened, something subtle remained. A shift in perception. Not necessarily proof of wrongdoing or confirmation of any dramatic narrative, but a change in how people viewed the pair. Public images are carefully built over years, yet they can feel fragile when tested by raw emotion. The incident reminded audiences that even the most polished public personas are human underneath. What makes moments like this so captivating is not just celebrity drama. It's the authenticity of human emotion under pressure. Watching someone process hurt or frustration in real time triggers empathy and curiosity. Feels real. And in a world saturated with curated perfection, realness stands out. The situation also underscored how fame complicates personal truth. Sharing something deeply personal might feel liberating in the moment, but once it reaches millions, it takes on a life of its own. Public reaction becomes part of the narrative. Strangers form judgments. Commentary shapes perception. And perception, whether accurate or not, influences legacy. In the end, this wasn't simply a story about a secret revealed. It was about how vulnerability interacts with visibility. It was about the unpredictable consequences of speaking openly in a hyper-connected world. Teyana's boldness and Iman's emotional response together created a moment that transcended gossip. It became a reflection of digital culture itself. The story may eventually fade from trending pages. New controversies will replace it. New revelations will capture attention. But the lesson lingers. Every word spoken publicly carries weight. Every emotional reaction can be amplified beyond intention. And once the internet decides to watch closely, nothing feels small. For fans, the memory won't just be about what was revealed. It will be about how it felt, the tension, the vulnerability, the intensity. It will be about witnessing two public figures navigate personal truth under immense scrutiny. And perhaps most importantly, it will serve as a reminder that behind every headline are real people experiencing real emotions in real time. In today's culture, authenticity sparks passion. Vulnerability captivates. Perception shapes reality. Teyana Taylor's revelation and Iman Shumpert's reaction became more than a trending topic. They became a case study in fame, emotion, and the power of digital amplification. Because in the modern spotlight, secrets don't just surface. They echo.